Oh yeah, I'm gonna plant that flag early. Yeah, I'm gonna plant that flag early. I ain't. I, this ain't the platform for that, so I ain't gonna get into that. But I'm gonna plant that flag early. What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal, man? It's your boy Trey Stylz, aka Trey Stilo, aka Mr. Let the Ladies Eat First, Mr. aka Let me out, yo, aka Mr. We ain't even do nothing. And before we even get into this, let me address my hoodie, yo. This my house hoodie, yo. This my house hoodie. I love this hoodie. Nigga, my girl bought me this hoodie, nigga. So don't even press me on that. Like this my stilo. It's heavy cotton. You know when you living in them good areas, you gotta keep the house on 70. So it be a little nippy in here, 72-ish, 73-ish. It be a little nippy in here. So don't even, you know what I mean? We ain't even gonna get into that. But what we is about to get into is Charleston White sits down with Crip Melvin Farmer and Pyro Ayatolla Marv for an interview. Now what I want to do right here is I want to definitely give you my spill on it, but I also want to do a breakdown for these young boys, man, on how to conduct yourself as a real street and or hood individual as a grown man. Like you don't go out being ignorant just because of what you come from. You don't that Crip shit don't give you a pass to be ignorant. That blood shit don't give you a pass to be ignorant. It don't give you a pass to be broke. It don't give you a pass to be stupid. Which is what y'all know y'all already be wilding and doing, but you do it anyway because you feel like you have nothing left. However, watch how these OGs move, man. Watch how these OGs move and watch how you can gain a level of understanding within yourself and how to combat people when they disrespect you to your face. It ain't always gotta be you popping niggas, man. It ain't always gotta be that, man. You know what I'm saying? But we about to get into it right now, though. Let's go ahead and break this shit down.
It pretty much permeated the waves of the internet. It was Mob James and Charleston White, and when everybody seen it, it was a kids function, wasn't it?
No. He came down here for a kids function.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But we had the podcast the night before.
Yeah, I seen that.
So yeah, we had the podcast. So we got into it on the podcast that Thursday night. That Thursday night. So the kids was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah.
Yeah. So and I know having conversations about it now, hindsight, talking to them, I always would say it really was more about the kids. You know what I mean? That's what this whole thing. That's what everything is about.
It on the surface it seemed like that, but it really wasn't.
Okay.
It really wasn't about the kids. It was really to address the sentiments that I've expressed over the internet.
Okay.
And made public. So it wasn't about the kids.
Yeah. But that was supposed to be what it was about, but it ended up not being about the kids, is what you're saying.
It wasn't about the kids.
Yeah. So I always, and you know me, I go right on back to structure, far as because of where we're at today in society, far as gangs go and far as the way that the culture is, do we want to see change with the youth? Do we want to see children and everybody else detour those things and try to do things in a different way?
Well, yeah, when you say, do you want to see change, and just like I interjected to you earlier, a lot of them start off thinking about they want to do change and they want to, you hear ex-gang members always talking about we doing it for the kids. No, nigga, you're doing it for yourself. You're trying to be seen, you change from what your intention was, you get on front of camera, you get to boasting about stuff that you really didn't do and you really wasn't a part of. You
talk about it. Now, right here, the context of what he's saying is water. But we gonna get into, first of all, the delivery. So many other ways he could have said that. But he illustrated it in a way where he wasn't disrespecting someone else. And he was keeping it real with himself. And it was no filter. And that's exactly how you gotta keep it every single time. You don't hold your tongue back for nobody, but there's such thing as euphemism. You don't know that word, look it up. And you take that and you intertwine it with that real shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just really how it go. Straight up.
You didn't make up this. And so now you just like rappers, just hearing stuff. So when it ends up, it don't be about the kids, because if it was about
like
the
you just
kids,
said.
if it was about the kids, we wouldn't be in the situations we are with our little fragile egos.
That's right.
If we thought it was a bigger order, it couldn't nothing that could be said to me if I had another intent. But they say before destruction is the ego, you know, and so we start playing on who I am and what I did, and you ain't done nothing.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing I look at is when I look at like I told you when we was in L.A., well, I alluded to the fact of a lot of people, a lot of kids in the culture in the South, after they seen Colors or whatever, or me being in East Texas, Shreveport was right there, so you was influenced by a lot of those guys moving down there. Is what this is how we ended up, you know, even.
I'm glad that he's right here. I'm pointing this out. 2 OGs, 2 civilians, 2 villies. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White, rebel civilian, him a regular civilian, honest man. Listen how he's conducting himself and conversing with these gentlemen, and listen how Charleston White is about to converse with these gentlemen, man. Let's get into it.
But knowing about gangs, period, you know, we was influenced by movies and stuff like that, but we never really, that wasn't our thing, not mine down here. But at the end of the day, a lot of times you see people portraying that now. Is there anything that should there be a deterrent now, you know, far as after you see all the killing that go on, is this something to where we should be saying, hey man, this ain't the way we should be going with it, far as gangs?
Well, I guess we all say that. You know, we all could say this shouldn't be the way it was. But then again, the portrayal is so prolific that what you saying is one ear out the other.
Okay.
You know? So I mean, it's a hard job. Lot couldn't get one. So if you can get one, you done God's world. You know what I'm saying? You done the work. But to think you can save everybody, can't nobody save everybody. You know?
Yeah.
So you have to keep on not talking the talk, but walk the walk. Show it every day. Being there, I'm in my hood every day.
Yeah.
I'm in my park every day. As a grown man. I'm not Ayatolla Marv, I'm not OG Marv to them, I'm Mr. Kinsey.
Listen to that. Listen to that. A lot of people from outside the hood would say, well, why he that age still in his hood? Why he's doing that? He washed up, he watered down. He burnt out. Like, nah, ain't none of that. Yo, dog, that's his tribe. That's what people don't understand. It's tribalism. Yo, how I look at it, and this real talk, New York, get money. California and that West, tribalism. Down South, love and protection. And sometimes those collide. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Like, my take on it. You know what I'm saying? And what people gotta understand is ain't nothing wrong with being in your hood, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with, rest in peace, like, young dog. But there's nothing wrong with being in your hood, dog. But what you doing there, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has a different role. He's an OG. He's actually being one, dog. That ain't mean he going out there to tell him to go pop nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Like, y'all don't know the infrastructure of what he got going on in his set, or where he at, or where he reside. You know what I'm saying? And on some honest truth, I respect people like this who don't leave. I see why get money now and wonder all. Not condoning, I'm saying it's hard. Like, come on, Nip. Like, this is pure greatness, man. And if more brown older men did this, we'd be more successful. Like, And that's just real talk because he leading the way for him. Like, and ain't nobody bigger than an area, man. Like, it's all the United States at the end of the day, man. Like, what's up? Like,
I earned that.
probably
You know what I'm
drive
saying?
there anyway.
I'm not your playmate. But I'm trying to just show, like, damn, bro, you know, I can't tell you to pick up your pants, because if I'm just worried about your pants, if I ain't trying to get your head, the hell with what you're wearing, or how you wearing it. You feel?
And that's a coaching point for you OGs too. Like, some of y'all are worrying about the wrong thing, because this is a breakdown not only for the youngins, but for OGs too. Like, and I'm older enough and young enough to speak for both sides, bro. Y'all gotta calm down a little bit, because it's a wave and it's a vibration that's in the air that was the same thing when y'all wore khakis and did the Jerry curls, or if you was from the era of the Allen Iverson braids. Those shit's ugly as fuck. But I mean, hey, that's y'all shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of my shit too. You know what I'm saying? But in a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, people was rocking 3XTs. What you want them to do? Go back to rocking 3XTs? Like, that ain't what it's about, y'all. OGs and big homies and older grown men, worry about what that young boy is saying. Worry about what that young boy is going through, and attack that first. You know what I'm saying? But before you attack his demeanor, how he look, because he already been getting attacked all his life already, and you ain't gonna do nothing but push him away.
Feel what I'm saying? So we have to get a concept together as a unit. Who we trying to really save?
Yeah, because you know, and I know, like when you look at like different sections in Texas where people are portraying, hey man, I'm in the gang or whatever, it is happening. It happens even now, today, you know.
California, gang banging outside of California is a different animal.
Correct.
California and Chicago is its own animals. One's a lion, one's a bear. Anything outside of those lines, it ain't concrete. Outside of California, you can go be granddaddy. You can kill niggas when you 14. You can kill niggas in your 20s. You can kill niggas in your 30s. And when you get 45, you can go to community college. And you can go to your son's football game in Mansfield. You can go to his game in West Dallas. Niggas in California don't have that luxury. So when I moved to California, I saw niggas can't retire out the game.
Wow.
These niggas 60 years old, 50 years old, they still at the park.
Well, they at the park.
He said it ain't concrete, but that's false. Like, this was a breakdown on how to conduct yourself, man. You see how these gentlemen looking poised, man, in this situation of this ignorance. You feel what I'm saying? But that's not true. A lot of times, it's more than less. If you see a set there that's real right, it's probably coming from somebody that was already out there. Now, like the breakdown can kind of get a little tricky, because you never know what they were when they was in South Central or wherever they came from to start that hood where you was at. So you don't know, like, that nigga could have got kicked off, said, was like, fucking, I'm gonna move, or he could have really legitimately moved and was really a factor in the hood. Like, you just never know. So that's not true. Like, there's people that claim their own hood too. Like, I think, like, if you claim your own hood, that would make you a hood. Like, that, like, bottom line. And I mean, yeah, he right. Like, it's different ways around it and processing and stuff, but it's called politics. Everybody got different politics. You know what I'm saying? And he's right. It's a different animal, but is it not concrete? That's not true. That's not true. Hiram Clark families is in Houston, and they known. And I'm in South Carolina, and I know them, and I've heard of them. Like, these are people who came from Inglewood to start their own joint out there. Like, it get deep. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm speaking Chinese. Let me keep speaking Chinese. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
Through election, homie, It's not that they can't get out the game. It's some people that are so stuck. I did time. I got out of prison. I went to college. I'd have had a whole life. Been out of prison 26 years.
But that's the observation I made. That's my qualitative study, right? That's what I went to California to study.
That's your qualitative observation, and you got somebody from the land telling you that ain't how it is, and you're gonna tell him that it's not how it works. That's what I seen. So what you seen is what everybody is living in California, because he's here telling you, brother, that is not what's cracking. Like, that's not what's going on over here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. All right.
I didn't go to party. I didn't go to get high. I went to study, and I walked the streets every day. So I went where everybody told me not to go. So I know what I was looking at. Them niggas stuck. It ain't a lot of opportunities afforded to them as it is out here. So this is the land of opportunity out here. This is a felony-friendly environment. You can get a job.
Listen how it's so quiet. You could hear a pin drop. Listen how it's so quiet in there. You could hear a pin drop. Like, they really is giving him the utmost respect. Not only are they quiet, not only are they listening to you, but for the number one is that they're giving you their time, bro. Take your time, bro. They ain't even tripping off you, bro. Like, that's how you're supposed to conduct yourself, even if the person does not understand what you're saying, even if the person is completely wrong, even if a person is completely ignorant to a situation. Like, you have to give people time. A lot of times they'll noose their own self up. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to see that right here.
Be Lockheed Martin and make missiles for the military with a felony out here. They ain't got that luxury in California. The trucking industry don't boom in California like it does here. The oil fields, they don't get to work in the plants. They don't get to twit cars. They ain't out there on the dock. So I saw that, homie. I saw that. So I got involved through community, seeing this guy, working with this guy. So I was taking notes. I saw that it ain't no black unity nowhere in California. I saw that a preacher can't even speak out against this stuff. So I saw that that's a different animal. Those black people are suffering way different than us.
Wow.
Let me say about that, how me and Charleston met, and he can correct me if I'm wrong. Through the internet, the proper use, he seen me and he came to St. Andrews Park. Straw hat, cowboy boots, and overalls. And he said, Melvin, I watch you on the internet. I come to meet you and to learn this culture. And it wasn't like...
Listen to the energy, man. Not that, I'm sorry, man. I know he's speaking this, but listen to the energy, yo. He ain't yelling, he ain't barking, he ain't doing none of that. It's the energy. I'm only loud like this right now because I'm on YouTube, you feel what I'm saying? But listen to the energy, yo. He calm and poised, man. He been through worse, man. Real talk.
God gave him the key. He learned from just hanging with me.
Yeah.
He got to go to see Nipsey Hussle funeral. He got to go to LA Gangs Unite. One time he called me, he was on Imperial in Vermont, almost fit to get killed, and I had, remember?
Yeah, in the Denver Lanes neighborhood.
And I had to tell him how.
And I'm gonna say this here. I'm sorry, but it's mine, like, it's me. The fact that man opened his arms to you nevertheless, and you went to another man's funeral and called it qualitative data and studying, you dead serious? Or go to somebody's funeral for studying?
How to get up out of there and teach him. So I was mentoring him, and the first thing he said out of his mouth, he said, Melvin, there is no retirement for you, huh?
Wow.
He recognized that because you still got bullets flying, And you know, these parks are in LA on the west side. I'm speaking on the west side.
You always say.
And then also at that time, everybody embraced this man. So I don't know how we at this position now.
Yeah.
But everybody, he got to meet everybody. Everybody.
Through
so
you.
we embraced him.
Through you.
Through not only me, because he knew he Cappuccino,
Yeah,
Psycho Mike, Rihanna.
I migrated off. So the people that I was in California with, they didn't have no gang affiliation. Wow. These was good working people, and they didn't want me at St. Andrews Park. They was terrified that I was with Melvin, right? Because they know California. They know that any given time, man, kids was dying at St. Andrews Park. So I was going up there when people were still getting shot at, right? But I'm there to learn. Nigga, I'm on a journey.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So, man, I'm Ubering there. I'm getting dropped off, and sometime he ain't there.
Wow.
You see what I'm So sometime I'm Ubering back, and it's late. I got left at the 60s neighborhood. Didn't nobody know me. I'm hearing niggas say, cuz, who is homie there, cuz? Oh, that's Skull partner. Man, where's Skull at? But he knew who he left me with. I don't know.
Wow.
But I trust him because he's been kind of father figure, uncle-like to me while I'm in California. Nigga, I don't know nobody. But I'm entrenched in...
So let me get this right? This man opened his arms to you. You tapped in with him. But bro, this ain't your cousin, bro. That you just, hey, I'm in town, tap in. Bro, this a full OG, full grown man who gets money. You think he gonna sit in the hood all day and not handle his scandal so you can collect data and watch people gangbang? What he's seen people do all his life for your study? I ain't smelling what he's selling. But I respect people.
Street culture. So I gotta learn this shit, homie. This is the shit niggas where I'm from done killed and died for. And I'm on Hoover Street. I get to walk down Hoover Street. I get to go to Grape Street. I get to go to all these different places that niggas from my city will never go to. So nigga, I gotta come back here and teach these niggas. Say, homie, fuck that Crip and Blood shit, nigga. That's them niggas shit. You can't go up there and claim that shit. Them niggas will kill you up there talking about where you from, nigga. Leave them niggas shit alone. That's California gang. So what I did, I always sat California over here.
Mm-hmm.
I never, cause they the originals and the founders. So I never spoke on them. Nigga, I learned that from him. Everything past them is emulating and imitating. They really faking.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm telling everybody back in my town, nigga, fuck that Crip and Blood shit, nigga. Fuck you crowd bad niggas. I'm getting big on the internet. California niggas hearing this language, me talk to these local Crips.
Wow.
Nigga, I went to the funeral trying to figure out, man, what the fuck everybody crazy about this Nipsey Hussle nigga for? Which is cussing, bitch this, fuck this. So, nigga, I'm fucked up. This ain't Southern shit.
Sounds, yeah,
no, man, this is a dead body. But because
you can't speak on how they conducting his service of how that he's going out. How you don't know this was in his will? How you don't know this was his demands? How you don't know this is what they spoke on? How you know what his religion was? Like, what you talking about, dog? Like, you went there to study, but I don't think you studied enough, brother. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no disrespect in that, but it's just being real. I don't think you studied enough, because everybody's not gonna do it like how people do it in the Bible Belt, dog. That's just real talk. Like, and you gotta respect that other people have different outlooks upon religion. I mean, how many sectors of Christianity is there? How you don't know what that sector had going on? How you know if he even was Christian? Did you do the research? That's not like research that you could probably find online, but you could find out what they study in this is gassy to me. It's gassy to me, cause you just sound like a dude that just went out there and didn't do no studying. It just sound like you're a dude out there just looking at stuff and want to talk about it to your homies and stuff like that. Like, it sound good.
Because I'm with the rolling 60s, I get to sit counter to the family. So I'm looking at all these motherfuckers smoke weed, including myself, smoking weed in this motherfucker, because we don't do this down south. We there for Nipsey. I started listening to them people speak of Aramis, the mother, the father, the girlfriend, the little boy. The little boy said, last night, Aramis came to me in a dream. It blew me away. I put the weed out.
Wow.
Nah, man. And when we walk by, I'm looking at the family. They mourning Aramis. We bullshitting for Nipsey.
Wow.
So I can easily say, fuck that character. So I get left in the 60s neighborhood, nigga. This is a melee. Can't nobody get through. The Uber can't get through. Nothing. I'm there till like 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, homie. How the fuck I'm gonna get back home? And I can't say this, but Skull left a bag. Say Skull tell me get the bag. Them niggas ain't gonna let me get that bag. They got that bag and took it to Skull.
Wow.
But I'm still there with the 60s. So this big old nigga right here can barely walk, ankles bad, knees bad, look mean in the motherfucker. Say, big homie, you think you can give me a ride to the house? Big sight. He ain't said 2 words and all day long. Yeah, I'll give you a ride. Where you at? So I tell him where I'm at. That's a danger zone. So as we riding home, school tell me, I remember when Nip was about 11 years old, he came up to me and said, big homie, can I ask you something? And he said, yeah. Why you gangbang? He said, this is what the 11-year-old, 12-year-old kid asked him. That ain't Nip, that's Aramis. Just an inquisitive kid. I got that from the funeral. He was very inquisitive. So he tell him I gangbang because I was born to. Say, big homie, when I grow up, I'm gonna take care of the hood. That was Aramis. Had that desire. Nip didn't do that. Nip was a gang-banging rolling 60 that'll kill a 8 Trey gangster Crip that'll shoot a Hoover.
Wow.
So
wow.
I don't honor the characters. Same with Monster Cody. I read the book. Monster Cody as a kid. Nigga, that's where I got my gang knowledge from, that book. Miss Pumple, a juvenile worker, gave me that book. Nigga, I sat in isolation and read that book. Nigga, when I came out, I became the leader. Because them niggas didn't have the knowledge.
I smell fascination more than anything. More than anything, I smell fascination, dog. Like, I don't know. They say hate is love.
They didn't know nothing about Hoover Joe and none of that other kind of shit. So when I grew up, I started learning that he changed his name to Shakur. Cody Scott and Monster Cody ain't the same people, but they go worship Monster.
Wow.
So I say, nigga, fuck these characters. Whoever Buncher is, what do his mama call him? What do his kids call him? Nigga, don't give me these street names, these bullshit characters that can't stand before God, nigga. Can't stand before God, nigga, so I assassinate the characters because he who controls images controls mine. These bullshit images, nigga.
Wow.
Nipsey wasn't in heaven, that little boy said. He said Aramis. So I don't speak on Aramis. I don't speak on Cody. But nigga, whatever them names is that hip-hop gave us, nigga, I assassinate them. Because our kids worship them motherfuckers. This is a generation of idol worshipers, nigga.
Wow.
So I assassinate the idols.
So you could be the next one? Bro, you gonna get somebody killed trying to tell them to go do some stuff like this, bro? Why this can't be your tip? Like, why you can't, personally me, this my vibe right here. Like, this me right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you understand people look up to you and that's what you got going on, why illustrate that so another person could do it? I just don't understand it. Because everybody ain't like you. Like,
don't Fuck what I say, nigga. Look what I do. So that's why I say any motherfucking thing.
Hey, they still quiet too.
And I've heard you say that.
Yeah, I say any motherfucking thing, huh? Yeah, I say any motherfucking thing.
The internet.
Yeah, I'm a shock jock. Yeah, I'm a shock jock. Nigga ain't got no business listening to me, no way. And I'm willing to die. I'm willing to die, kill, and go to jail about what I come out of my mouth.
Wow. So when you think about the character versus the individual, as far as the way the mother brings this child to her image when she's dealing with it, do you guys see the difference, or do y'all feel like it's the same?
First, let me start by saying this. And it ain't gonna be no rebuttals about this. Shock jocks, killers, whoever the fuck running their mouth.
This is how you talk heavy, all right? You keep a nice, calm voice, and you talk heavy. This is how you conduct yourself. Real talk. This is how you conduct yourself. You talk heavy. When somebody disrespect you or go out of their way to make something known that what you stand for isn't something respectable in their eyes, this is how you rebuttal.
I represent LA, and I represent this Crip shit. I don't give a fuck about a character, but I care about a person's legacy. Don't no nigga disrespect Nipsey Hussle, Monster Cody, Tookie, Raymond Washington, nigga. It's tried by 12 or carried by 6 anywhere, anytime.
They characters to me, man.
Well, I ain't talking about who.
But these ain't characters, dog. Like, bro. You gonna disrespect that man and say they characters after he just said ain't nobody gonna disrespect them? Or it's just respect, man, at the end of the day, bro.
Well,
nobody else's opinion. I didn't interject you.
I done disrespected them though.
No.
But I done disrespected them, Skull.
No,
you saying this in front of me, and I done disrespected them. And I just said I was a shock jock. So, nigga, at any given time, my nigga, if I feel the need to speak on something, it ain't a man alive that can muzzle this mouth.
Hey, fuck a muzzle of mouth.
I'm willing to die, kill, and go to jail by what I speak on.
Let's see
Like how he cutting them off and all that, like, and you disrespecting him, like, ain't nobody telling you to stop saying what you saying, but don't speak on certain things. You obviously have an ignorant standpoint from it, bro. You will not understand it. You will never understand it. You're not from there. It's gonna look like Chinese when every time you look at it, bro. Like, it's gonna be a Rubik's Cube every time you look at it, bro. But I think, like, you know this, though. Like, I think you know this, though, but...
You lying to me.
Hold on. That's why I talk so boldly. Hold on, Chief. Hold up.
No, that's why I talk so boldly.
Hold up.
I get it. But
hold on. We talking like
men. I ain't scared to die.
I know.
We ain't fucking
scared to kill no nigga neither. Nigga.
That ain't what we here for.
Shit,
We ain't arguing. I'm not, because I'm not doing no motherfucking talking or rebutting.
No, man. Listen, nigga. I ain't got to justify my words. I ain't got to justify my words to nine niggas.
I ain't telling you a motherfucking.
I ain't got to justify my words to nine niggas, my nigga.
Check this out.
I ain't got to justify my words to nine niggas. I ain't got to justify my words to nobody, my nigga.
This is how he go out every single time, if y'all haven't noticed. This is what you not do as a grown man. You don't cut people off, disrespect them, and try to play a home field advantage or ball in court. Like, you would not happen, never did this in LA. I don't care how many policemen you know. You would never do that. You playing home court, bro. You trying to play bad ball, bro. You got the refs on payroll. Like, it ain't even fair. And that's just unrespectable. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should do this as a man. So I think this is a good learning curve of how you should conduct yourself and how you shouldn't conduct yourself.
I done said what I done said. So whatever consequences that come with what I done said, I'm willing to accept whatever consequences. I'm willing to accept whatever consequences.
We men, bro. This is my platform, and I come in love.
But I didn't interrupt nobody, and I'm gonna finish saying what I said. We all have opinions.
But listen, we here talking about what our things I done said.
No, I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about
without me then.
No.
Y'all don't talk without me.
It ain't like that, bro.
No, we ain't talking.
I ain't gotta justify a motherfucking thing what I done said, my nigga. I done said it. And I don't.
Yeah.
I don't, my nigga. I done drove too far from this motherfucker, nigga. Got me fucked up, man.
Hey.
Well, we here.
Well, y'all talk.
We here.
Y'all gonna talk without
California is here, nigga. That's what we meant.
Come on, man.
We gotta do better, man.
No, we ain't doing better because this how this game go.
But
when he talked, we didn't say a
motherfucker. Can't lead the conversation.
You can't have it one-sided. You can't do that in front of us, bro. That's pencil as that. You ain't disrespecting other people and kids.
We gotta do better, man.
And that was a good breakdown, and I'm feeling really confident in that breakdown because a young boy can learn a lot from this, man. Somebody young can learn a lot from this, man. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know who you thought was bugging. These OGs was on point, man. He a little lopsided, but he just, I don't know. I ain't like his reaction to what Cuz said because he was completely in line. Brother disrespected them mad times, but that's just my opinion. I mean, you know, I stand on it. You know what I mean? Like, comment, subscribe, man. It's your boy. We out.